down on the ground! Get down on the ground!
Get all the way down!
Put your hands up, bud.
You're going to have to listen to my instructions. We're going to start CPR.
Okay.
Put the phone next to the patient. Put me on speakerphone. Listen carefully.
Okay.
Is she flat on her back, on the floor, or a hard surface?
It's just really a reflection of the type of person Heather was. She was very giving. She was very loving.
A neighbor called 911 after hearing gunshots.
It is as soon as you turn off Phil onto 6th Avenue. I don't know the guy's name other than his first name's Frank. Me and my husband, we heard what sounded like gunshots probably an hour ago. And this neighborhood's known to let off fireworks randomly, so we were like, that was a weird firework.
That neighbor went on to describe what she heard coming from the Thompsons' home.
And then I was in my laundry room, and my window was open, and I could hear this girl, like, screaming and crying. And I walked out on my front porch, and I heard her say, "Someone's gone. Someone save her."
We have medics and PD on scene at 12172.
Okay, there's cars parked in front, and we couldn't tell if there was EMS.
Yeah, they're pulling up right now. PD just got there right before you called.
Okay, I'm hearing sirens. All right, I just wanted to make sure. We were just worried.
Sadly, that screaming was coming from Heather Thompson's younger sister, who had called 911 first. She was trying desperately to save her sister's life with the help of a 911 call taker.
Some of the most devastating crimes don't come from strangers. They come from inside the home. In January 2025, a quiet neighborhood in Sycamore Township, Ohio, became the center of a case that shocked an entire community. When a father allegedly killed his own daughter during an argument that prosecutors say was over something as simple as smoking in a house.
The window was open, and I could hear this girl, like, screaming and crying. And I walked out on my front porch, and I heard her say, "Someone's gone. Someone save her."
You just heard part of a 911 call made by neighbors, describing the moment Heather Thompson was found by her older sister.
It was just after 1 a.m. on January 27th, 2025, when deputies were called to the home on 6th Avenue in Sycamore Township, a suburb in Cincinnati.
I need an ambulance, 12172. My sister's, I just got home and she's not breathing.
12172. What's the street name?
12172 6th Avenue.
A terrified call to first responders.
You're going to have to listen to my instructions. We're going to start CPR.
As dispatchers tried to help keep the victim alive.
Push.
And residents across the neighborhood heard the panic.
She was saying, "Oh my God, she's gone. Somebody save her."
Michael Vaughn and Jess Gilbert live a few houses down and found a police scene by their doorstep.
We both looked at each other and were like, that sounded like a gunshot, right?
The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office says Franklin Thompson shot and killed his 24-year-old daughter, Heather.
Inside the home lived Franklin Thomas, 64 years old, a U.S. Army veteran and a former truck driver, along with his two daughters. By the time police arrived, one of them was fighting for their life. According to investigators, Heather Thompson, 24 years old, was found unresponsive by her 18-year-old sister, who immediately began performing CPR.
Listen to me. Ambulance is on the way. You're going to have to listen to my instructions. We're going to start CPR.
Okay.
Put the phone next to the patient. Put me on speakerphone. Listen carefully.
Okay.
Is she flat on her back, on the floor, or a hard surface?
Heather was rushed to Bethesda North Hospital, but despite life-saving efforts, she was pronounced dead.
Tonight, Heather's family is grieving her loss. They tell WLWT Heather was young but sweet, selfless, and a caretaker to her little sister Madison and her father. Heather loved going to concerts, playing video games, and cooking. Her legacy will be her kindness, her love, and her smile.
Court records state that the shooting happened during a verbal argument inside the home. Prosecutors say the dispute apparently revolved around smoking in the house.
Apparently revolved around smoking in the house. The defendant then shot the victim multiple times and left the house immediately after.
Authorities have not publicly confirmed who was smoking. During that argument, prosecutors alleged that Franklin Thompson opened fire, shooting his daughter multiple times. A short time later, deputies located Thompson wandering the neighborhood just a block away from his home.
Sheriff's office, stop! 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 Get on the ground!
Hurry, this is him. We have my gun point. Stay down, all the way down!
Get out on the ground! Get out on the ground!
Get all the way down!
Put your hands up, bud. Frank? Is your name Frank?
That was indeed Frank Thompson. Deputies found him walking down the street from his house after they'd looked for him for some time.
Give me another pair of cuffs. Frank? Is your name Frank? Yep.
That's him. I got his picture for you.
Yep, that's it. It's been a while.
Every he's in custody.
Huh? You got anything on you, Frank?
One in custody, 229.
Where's it at?
My coat pocket.
Which coat pocket? All right, other side. Is that the pocket the gun's in, Frank?
Yep, I feel the trigger.
All right.
Unload it?
Yep. Anything else? Any other weapons on you, Frank? Knives?
Now, you saw the deputy put the gun in the evidence bag, and that's not all they found.
You can mark the location in custody as 121367, and I can copy your list.
The left side where your knife is.
Yeah, right up there, 121367, and then he needs water, you.
Sir, do you need an ambulance or anything to check you? Frank? You just.
I think we're good for now.
Okay. Negative on the squad. We're good for now.
You got smokes up in the coat pocket?
No.
What's this?
Yeah.
My cigarettes. It's in my t-shirt.
Somebody want to Mirandize him real quick?
Just walk up the street.
I just checked the park again. I checked the porta potties. Where'd you come from, Frank? Where were you walking from?
Just been walking.
Just been walking?
Frank Thompson, he doesn't resist, and deputies find more that piques their interest.
I'll pick him up.
He's got blood on his... All right.
Matt, can you go get me a
I got one.
envelope bag?
And that gun came out of his right front coat pocket, right?
Correct.
Yep.
I'll go get a brown paper bag.
I have some.
Another deputy's body-worn camera shows the same exchange, but from a different angle. They see blood on Frank Thompson's clothes, and it appears that deputies pull coins and gloves out of Frank Thompson's pockets.
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
He's got blood on his pocket. All right.
Matt, can you go get me a envelope bag?
Gloves, flat.
Oh man, right here.
And that gun came out of his right front coat pocket, right? Yep.
I'll go get a brown paper bag.
I have some.
Sure.
Here, I'll take it. Come back. Bring that back. Yep.
That's it, right?
Just,
let's get him in the car and get him on.
alright. Okay, come on, bud.
According to police, he still had the handgun in his pocket. In a subsequent interview with sheriff detectives, Thompson admitted to shooting his daughter several times, according to his arrest affidavit. Prosecutors also stated that during questioning, Thompson expressed zero remorse. At his first court appearance, prosecutors issued a stark warning to the judge, saying,
If he's willing to do this to his own daughter, we are very concerned about what he would be willing to do to a stranger if he were released.
If he's willing to do this to his own daughter, we're very concerned about what he'd be willing to do to a stranger if released. Police reports noted that Thompson had undergone a recent brain operation, which authorities say caused lasting issues. However, no medical details have been made public, and prosecutors have emphasized that this does not change the severity of the charges. While Thompson had no prior violent criminal record, court records from a 2016 divorce revealed allegations of a tense home environment, including claims that he struggled to control his anger. A family acquaintance also alleged that Thompson had previously made a disturbing threat towards his younger daughter, allegedly saying, "Never come back. If you do, I might shoot you." That claim has not been independently verified in court, but it has been cited in media reports.
Frank used to tell Madison to get out, don't ever come back. I'm not your father. You are not my daughter. Leave, never come back. If you do, I might shoot you.
Neighbors described Thompson as a quiet, friendly man, someone who welcomed them when they moved into the neighborhood. One neighbor said, "Just a normal family. This is sad." Another added, "He was very good. When we came here, he welcomed us." Later, accounts from a family friend described Heather as her father's caretaker at the time, adding another tragic layer to the case. Franklin Thompson, with one count of murder and felonious assault. He is being held at the Hamilton County Justice Center on a $1 million bond.
We're here outside the Hamilton County Jail because this is where Franklin Thompson is being held on $1 million bond. He faces felonious assault and murder charges.
As of early of 2026, he remains in custody following his 2025 indictment, with court proceedings ongoing. Prosecutors say this case is about how quickly a routine argument turned irreversible. A daughter lost her life, a family was torn apart, and the community was left trying to understand how something so small can end in something so final.
While Heather was caretaking for her dad, I don't think that kind of love was reciprocated. No one expects anything like this to happen, but her dad definitely had been troubled.
He just didn't seem like he was capable of doing something like this. I've seen many sides of the man, obviously, for being close to the family for years. This one was something that I couldn't even imagine. I've always been proud of her for overcoming obstacles and, when others seem to fall down to a dark path, she didn't go down that dark path. She went the other direction.
Rest in peace to Heather Thompson.